everyone, and welcome to the Beauty Zone. I'm Felicia. Today's video tutorial is going to feature a lace front wig by none other than Fridaynighthair. This one, in my opinion, actually reminds me of the Fridaynighthair Mariah. She's very pretty. The style number is GLS07 and she is in a color number 4. Very pretty chestnut brown color. And here she is. She's straight. She's a little bit past your shoulders with layers. And again, she looks really similar to the Fridaynighthair Mariah. Very pretty. Hair is very soft. And again, in a number 4. And this is a lace front. So let's take a look at her. Now, before I do take a look at her, I do have on a black wig cap. I decided that what I was going to do with this one is to give it a more realistic look, just go back to parting my hair and placing the part of the synthetic wig over my natural part. And because the knots are just a tad bit large, you can conceal the knots with a concealer or do the method that I'm going to demonstrate to you on today. Okay, so let's take a look at the construction. We have about 2 inches in the middle of lace so that you can part, and it tapers down going towards the sideburns. We have 2 combs, one on each end in the front, and in the back we have 1 comb, and we also have our standard hook elastic straps. Okay, so we're going to take my part and the synthetic wig part here, and we're going to just match it up, and I'm just going to place it over. See how that looks so much more realistic versus if I did it over black. See, it doesn't look too realistic, but if I match it up to my own hairline, that lace is transparent enough for you to be able to see right through it. Okay. Let me take a look at my mirror just to make sure that I have it lined up, which is looking pretty good. Again, the hair is really soft. Really soft. And just going to comb her out. And I think we're going to bump her. Now, the cap is so snug, I really don't even need any combs right now, or not combs, but any bobby pins. However, I think I will put just 2 small ones. Okay, so I'm just going to use the smaller bobby pins, 1 at each sideburn. Okay, alright, so stay tuned. I'm actually going to get my curlers out, plug them in, and get ready to do a few curls in here so that we can see how she does. Stay tuned to the Beauty Zone. Okay guys, I am waiting on the curlers to heat up. So while I'm waiting on the curlers to heat up, I want to go over a couple of things that I forgot. Also, I took off my jacket. I didn't realize I had my jacket on till I started sweating like a pig. And I'm like, why am I so warm? So I took my jacket on. Don't look at me like I'm crazy, but that's why you see my top now. But one thing I forgot to mention about Fridaynighthair, they always give you the adhesives, which I love. So you always have that to look forward to. Also, in reference to the GLS07, she is, I would say, about 12 inches long. And again, she is a layered cut. Very nice layers. I'm going to turn around towards the back so that you guys can see before I start curling. So she hits almost midway your back. And again, very soft, very soft. She also has, because she has that gray cut, she has a lot of bounce to her. Okay, we're gonna go on and get ready to curl her. Now, what I didn't see with the information card would be the heat temperature that you could go up to in curling this wig, and I went on their website and it said 180 degrees, and I don't really think that's correct. So I did a patch test in the back. The curlers that I have here are called Infinity by Conair. They were on sale one day at CVS and I just picked them up, but their settings go up to like 395, and I have it set at 330 because I did test out 310 and that was fine, and I did 330. I might do 360 just to see, but so far so good. I will not go up to 395 because I'm trying to remember with my other wigs what the temperatures are, like Free Tress Equal, Beyonce. I thought the maximum was like, I don't know, something like 350 or something. So I was going to kind of stick with that standard. But 180 would be too low in my opinion for curling anything. And most curlers don't even start at 180. So I decided just to do the patch test. And you can do a patch test, which is just taking a few strands of hair in a place in which no one will notice, just in case you do burn the hair, which would be somewhere in the back, and you know, curling it just to see how it's gonna do. So that's what I did, and everything was fine. So we're gonna go on. I'm just gonna do kind of like try to do big barrel curls. We'll see how this goes though, because in my test it just basically bent the hair. It didn't really curl it. And see, it's still not curling it. It's just like a slight bend. And that's pretty warm too at 330 degrees. This hair is kind of a little silky in texture, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Yeah, not really getting a curl with the curling iron. Actually, it's just making it a little bit straighter. Okay, so hold on guys. I'm going to pull out my Caruso steam curlers and we're going to try that to see if we can get a curl with this wig by Friday Night Hair, because it should curl. Okay, all right, so stand by and we'll test that one out. Stay tuned.